Welcome back to Case Closed Anime Review, episode 271. We're here reviewing the newest episode series, When the Shishi-odoshi Sounds. It's another original episode. Those who heck what the heck that word was. It's the thing with the bamboo where the water goes up and down. That is featured in pretty much pretty much just about every single Japanese anime out there. They love featuring this thing. Heck, it's even featured in live action. Where is the most common place you see it? Japanese mansions. So basically, our victim in this episode is a tea master. Yes, a tea master. That is a thing in Japan. So, he is found dead, being hit with a freaking rock, a big rock to the head, and we have this picture. We can't tell who it is at first, who it is that killed him. So investigate 4 people who are possible suspects. The photographer took a picture, the guy's assistant. So the photographer's name is Takaru. There's also social investor who's 36. His name is Tokushi. The apprentice is Hakadi, and there is the caretaker Masako Kojima. So, at one point, basically, after investigating these two, at one point Conan is stuck, couldn't exactly figure out what to do, and then apparently off-screen, he's talking to Tagagi and Keba in this episode. Yeah. By the way, first episode I've seen for the whole series, no women. Yeah, a guys only episode. And given the fact it's in this one area, this whole episode took a span of if you watch the whole episode, it seemed like the events of this episode took place in a period of, about, you think 30 minutes? Not necessarily. I'd say maybe an hour at most, maybe 2 hours maybe. So especially the most exciting thing about the whole episode is the professor trying to run and he trips over his own freaking suitcase. And it turns out he's actually working with the professor. Turns out working with him. And then Conan has the more detective show, having in this small little house where he actually opened the sliding doors. Excuse me. And of course, as Mori looks away, Conan instantly knocks out. Keba's outside, but does not see the fact that Conan is sitting on the other side of the wall. So, basically, they find Claire who's in the photo. It's it's a guy with Komodo with a J bracelet. And they think immediately it's the student of the tea master. And Conan via Mori is like, nope, you're right. You are not the culprit. The photographer is. Yeah, you're thinking, how the heck was this accomplished? How you could take the picture and be the person killing at the same time? Inverted timer, so timer. Well, there's no data proof the fact he did set it up. But here's the thing. He altered the lens and the shutter, and he put the camera next to one of these bamboo things, and when the thing came down, poof, took a picture right there. And by the way, this is a digital camera, like one of these big cameras that you see professional photographers usually. One time you see him in the episode, prior to this, he takes a picture of our 4 characters, Mori, Conan, Keba, and Tagashi, where, he points out, very beautiful photo, done by a professional. He loves the photo. And you have Mori front and center because basically he's center of attention, obviously. Yep. Oh yeah, and it turns out the reason why he killed him was because he drove his sister to suicide. The master drove his sister to suicide over she spent a bunch of money on him for some reason with cheap products, and somehow the student was in on it. So he wanted revenge for his sister who decided to commit suicide over going debt. And then he tries to murder the student. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. I think it's quite original. Normally he just gets arrested. Not trying to kill somebody right there in front of police officers. Yeah, he's instantly on the spot. And Then we have post-credit scene of Mori and Conan trying this particular style of tea, and it's bitter. Probably because Mori sucked at making it. And that's the episode. It's a okay episode. Nothing really wrong with it. I do appreciate that Conan basically is like, he's here, and of course he's asking the right question. Like, is there anything unusual? Yeah, that is the correct question to ask. And in the episode, the character is like, the forest was quieter than usual. And given back he knows this forest really well, yeah. I'm surprised basically, now, normally put basically, that is a common question asked in any kind of cop drama. Asked by a child, of course, he thinks it's unusual for a child around a crime scene, but Conan has no problem with this at all because he's seen dead body. He's seen hundreds of them at this point. Yep. But not much to say about this episode. It just okay. I like some parts of it, but not the whole episode in a nutshell. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much your particular view. Please show like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Here's a fun fact. I'm caught up on my anime. So also, the school basically the reference to tea is a reference to real life tea company. Is a pun on the writer's name who wrote this episode. Yeah, and next episode involves Mori asking, not Mori, Maguire asking Mori to investigate a subordinate who's having an affair, and Mori having a terrible disguise, just put on a mask, having a camera. Like, I would basically be a little more stealthy, but we'll find out next week. Next Saturday comes that. Which is coming Saturday, is for Comic Day. Yep. So as of right now, I am caught up with all my anime until Friday, where I have newest episodes of Dragon Ball Daima and Fire Force. But next up, we have a Comic Corner, and then it's on to, and it's back to commentary after that, okay? Next video. Next video, Comic Corner. Bye.